Planning a trip to Algarve? Wondering about the ins and outs of this beautiful destination? Well, you're in the right place. Welcome to the sun-kissed shores of Algarve, a southern gem of Portugal that's brimming with breathtaking beaches, charming villages, and an incredibly diverse landscape that just begs to be explored. But before you pack your bags and jet off to this coastal paradise, there are a few things you need to know. In this video, we'll be covering everything from visa requirements to the cost of living. We'll give you the lowdown on the delicious local cuisine, the best places to rest your head after a day of adventures, and the most efficient ways to get around. And of course, we'll also clue you in on the best times to visit based on the weather and seasonal events. So, buckle up and let's explore the stunning Algarve together. First and foremost, let's talk about visa requirements. Now, if you're planning to explore the sun-kissed beaches and charming villages of Algarve, it's crucial to understand the visa requirements that apply to you. Starting with our friends from the United States, Canada, and Australia, you'll be pleased to know that a visa is not required for tourism purposes for stays up to 90 days within a 180-day period. So, if you've got a 3-month sabbatical or an extended break in mind, Algarve is waiting with open arms. Now, for the globetrotters hailing from Japan, South Korea, and New Zealand, the same rules apply. No visa is required for stays up to 90 days in any 180-day period. That's right, you can soak up the Algarve sun without getting tangled up in visa paperwork. But wait, there's more. If you're a resident of a European Union or Schengen member country, you can travel to Algarve without any restrictions. That's the beauty of being part of this big European family. However, for those coming from countries such as Russia, China, and India, a Schengen visa is required to visit Algarve. This visa allows a maximum stay of 90 days within a 180-day period, and don't forget, you'll need to apply for this visa well in advance of your travel date. Let's not forget our visitors from South Africa. You too will need a Schengen visa. So, plan ahead and get those applications in early. Of course, these are general guidelines and visa requirements can change. Therefore, it's always a good idea to check with your local embassy or consulate for the most up-to-date information. They're the best source for the latest visa rules and regulations. Traveling is all about the thrill of discovery, the joy of new experiences, and the freedom to explore. But it's also about being prepared. So let's make sure our paperwork is in order before we start packing those bags. Remember, always check with your local embassy for the most up-to-date information. Now that we've got visas out of the way, let's talk about the cost of living in Algarve. The Algarve is a paradise that doesn't require you to break the bank to enjoy. Let's break it down, starting with everyday items. A loaf of fresh bread, less than €1. A liter of milk, around 60 cents. And for those who need their caffeine fix, a cup of coffee will cost you just about €1. That's cheaper than a cup of joe in many other popular destinations. When it comes to meals, the Algarve doesn't disappoint. A meal at an inexpensive restaurant will set you back around €10, while a 3-course meal for 2 at a mid-range restaurant costs about €35. Seafood lovers are in for a treat, as the Algarve is famous for its fresh fish and shellfish, and the prices are quite reasonable compared to other seaside destinations. And what about entertainment? Well, a ticket to the movies is about €6. Fancy a round of golf? The Algarve is renowned for its golf courses, and you can expect to pay between €50 to €100 for a round depending on the course and the time of year. Now let's put this into perspective. If you were to compare these prices to those in Rome or Paris, you'll find that the Algarve offers excellent value. The cost of living is significantly lower, allowing you to enjoy a fantastic lifestyle without the hefty price tag. Whether you're planning a short trip or considering a longer stay, the Algarve will not disappoint. It's an affordable haven that offers a wealth of experiences, from its stunning beaches and historic towns to its mouth-watering cuisine and world-class golf courses. So, whether you're a foodie, a history buff, a beach bum, or a golf enthusiast, the Algarve has something for everyone. And the best part? It won't burn a hole in your pocket. As you can see, Algarve offers a great value for your hard-earned money. Hungry yet? Good, because it's time to talk about food. In Algarve, the gastronomic scene is as diverse and vibrant as its beautiful landscapes. Here, food isn't just sustenance, it's a celebration of life. Let's embark on this culinary journey with the local cuisine. From the freshest seafood to the most succulent meats, Algarve's traditional dishes are a testament to its rich cultural heritage. Take for instance, the Cataplana. Named after the clam-shaped copper pan it's cooked in, this delicious seafood stew is a must-try for any visitor. And let's not forget about porco prado, a delicacy made from the region's black Iberian pigs, celebrated for its rich flavor and tender texture. If you're a seafood lover, you're in for a treat. Algarve's coastline is a treasure trove of marine delights. Indulge in a plate of grilled sardines or a bowl of amejoas a bulhau pato, clams cooked in a savory broth of white wine, garlic, and coriander. But it's not all about seafood and meat. Algarve also boasts an array of mouth-watering sweets. The Dom Rodrigo's, made from egg yolks, sugar, and almonds, is a sweet tooth's dream come true. And then there's the fig cheese, a delightful concoction of dried figs, almonds, and a hint of anise. When it comes to dining out in Algarve, there's something for every budget. You can enjoy a hearty meal at a local tavern for less than a tenner, or splash out on a lavish seafood feast at a high-end restaurant. The average cost of a meal at a mid-range restaurant is around 25 euros, but the experience, my friends, is priceless. Whether you're a gourmet connoisseur, a street food enthusiast, or someone who simply loves to eat, Algarve has something to tantalize your taste buds. From its traditional taverns to its trendy food markets, every corner of this region offers a unique culinary adventure. Algarve is truly a food lover's paradise. Next up, let's talk about where you'll be resting your head at night. The Algarve has a wide spectrum of accommodation options to suit all budgets and tastes, from the frugal backpacker to the luxury-seeking jet-setter. Let's start at the budget end. Hostels and guest houses are plentiful in the Algarve, offering a comfortable and affordable stay. These establishments often have a vibrant communal atmosphere, making them a great place to meet fellow travelers. If you're looking for something a bit more private, consider renting an apartment or villa. With the rise of vacation rental platforms, you can find a plethora of options, from quaint, rustic houses in the countryside to modern, sleek apartments in the heart of the city. For those who prefer a more traditional setting, the Algarve boasts numerous hotels. These range from mid-range establishments to luxury resorts complete with all the bells and whistles. Many of these hotels offer stunning views of the coastline, top-notch amenities, and a level of service that's hard to beat. Now, where should you stay in the Algarve? Well, that depends on what you're looking for. If you're a beach lover, consider staying in Lagos or Albufeira, both known for their beautiful beaches and vibrant nightlife. For a more laid-back, authentic Portuguese experience, towns like Tavira or Olhão might be more your speed. These towns are less touristy and offer a glimpse into the local way of life. For the golfers among you, Vila Moura is a paradise with its world-class golf courses. And if you're a foodie, you might want to consider staying in Portimão or Faro, both renowned for their culinary scene. Remember, no matter where you choose to stay, the Algarve is relatively small, so you're never too far from the next adventure. With so many options, you're sure to find the perfect place to call home during your stay. Now let's talk about getting around Algarve. When it comes to transportation, Algarve boasts a multitude of options. Public transport is a popular choice, and for good reason. Buses and trains crisscross the region, providing easy access to the stunning beaches, charming villages, and bustling city centers. Buses are frequent, reliable, and very wallet-friendly. A single journey typically costs less than a cup of coffee in most cities. As for trains, they're a fantastic way to cover longer distances quickly and comfortably. They might be a tad pricier than buses, but the scenic routes they offer are worth every penny. However, if you're more of an explorer at heart, renting a car can provide the freedom and flexibility you crave. The roads in Algarve are well maintained and signposted, making it a breeze to navigate. Rental prices are quite reasonable, especially if you book in advance. Just remember, in Portugal, they drive on the right-hand side of the road. Don't fancy being behind the wheel? No problem. Taxis and ride-sharing services like Uber are plentiful and affordable. They're a great option when you want to get from point A to point B quickly, or if you're traveling with a group and want to split the cost. Now, if you're staying in one of Algarve's more central areas, you might not need motorized transport at all. Many of the region's attractions are within walking distance of each other. Plus, strolling around is a wonderful way to immerse yourself in the local culture and ambiance. And for those who prefer 2 wheels to 2 feet, bike rentals are readily available and offer another fun and eco-friendly way to explore. In short, whether you prefer zipping around on a train, meandering along on foot, or exploring at your own pace in a rented car, you'll find that getting around Algarve is as enjoyable as it is easy. Navigating Algarve is a breeze with these transportation options. Ready to pack your bags? Let's talk about the weather and the best times to visit Algarve. Algarve, a region kissed by the sun, boasts a Mediterranean climate. This means mild, rainy winters and hot, dry summers. The temperatures range from a comfortable 50 degrees Fahrenheit during winter to a toasty 85 degrees in the summer. That's right, folks. You won't experience any bone-chilling winters here. But what to pack, you ask? For the summer months, think lightweight clothing, hats, sunglasses, and don't forget the sunscreen. You'll be basking in the sun, after all. If you're planning to visit during winter, pack some warmer clothes. But remember, we're talking mild winter, not the Arctic. A good rule of thumb is to pack layers. This way you can add or remove as the temperatures fluctuate. Now, when is the best time to visit this sun-soaked region? Well, that depends on what you're looking for. If you love the hustle and bustle of a lively crowd, the peak tourist season, which runs from July to August, is your time to shine. The weather is at its finest, and the region is brimming with energy. But be ready for higher prices and crowded beaches. On the other hand, if you're more into tranquility and prefer a laid-back atmosphere, the off-peak seasons, namely spring and autumn, are ideal. The weather is still pleasant, but with fewer crowds, you get to enjoy the beaches, the local life, and the attractions in a more intimate setting. And bonus, the prices during these times are more wallet-friendly. Winter, though the least popular time to visit, offers its unique charm. It's perfect for those who want to experience the local culture in a quiet, relaxed environment. Plus, it's the most budget-friendly time to travel. With this information, you can plan your trip to Algarve at the perfect time. That's it, we've covered all the essentials for your trip to Algarve. From understanding visa requirements to gaining insights into the cost of living, we've got you covered. We've dived into the delectable food scene, explored various accommodation options, and unpacked the transportation system. Not to forget, we've also spoken about the weather and the best times to travel to this beautiful region. Remember, Algarve is a place of vibrant culture, stunning landscapes, and mouth-watering cuisine. It's a destination where you can feel at home while experiencing something entirely new. So keep in mind the cost of living, plan your budget accordingly, and make the most of your time there. And remember, the best journey is the one we haven't taken yet. So gear up for a fantastic ride to Algarve, where every corner holds a surprise and every moment is a memory in the making. So now that you're equipped with all this information, all that's left is for you to like and subscribe to the channel, and then start planning your Algarve adventure. There are a few links on the description that can help you organize your next trip. Safe travels.